sure if it's the most important to not complain about that tough situation that is going on, but you can take it as a trampoline or as a leverage or as an opportunity to grow even more whole. That person that, you know, my uncle passing away, it's coming to my mind, and how beautiful that experience was, how powerful, how loving, of course, how tough, but how one of the most powerful experiences in my life. So yeah, those moments of darkness or toughness can be the best as well in their own way.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you brought that comment, because sometimes, and I don't know if it's happened to you, but you know, and more because how we were raised or our culture, you know, it's like don't complain or don't, you know, like see the best, you know, in certain things. But I think that the work of the shadow is about being able to not only embrace and love you and hold you when you are in peace and in gratitude and in joy and you feel proud of yourself. That's easy for us to love ourselves, right? But I think the most important thing is when we give ourselves the opportunity to feel the feelings of a human, right? Even though that we're spiritual beings, but as spiritual beings, we are living a human experience, and we need to hold the space for the human experience. We need to be compassionate and loving to that. And that's what the work of the shadow is. You hold a compassionate space for that part of you that is the critical, the sad, the complainer, the victim, the whatever, right? That shows up and you're like, hey, honey, it's like, I think about them like little orphans, right? That they're just like, I'm not, you know, like I don't have a space here. And as people, you know, light workers, or you know, or as teachers that we help other people, that's where we need to hold ourselves, right? You know, the part like, wow, that was a beautiful experience with your aunt, but also it's painful, and I will hold, you know, that pain. I'm not saying that you went through that, but like some people, we go through that. Like I can see the beauty, I can see the end of the suffering, I can see it, but oh, man, I'm gonna miss her, or and so I get to have that conversation with that aspect of me and hold her and give me permission to be the sad, to feel that pain or the fear or whatever comes up. And when you do that, you let these aspects be part of you and be a healthy part of you, instead of being a part of you that is like, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to be a victim, I'm not going to be, and then that's why people get sick, or that's why you like explode with the people that you love the most, or you feel like there's something wrong with you, or you feel, you know, all this stuff, and none of it's true. The only true thing is that that part of you needed a little, you know, attention and loving and compassion. And the work of the shadow is going to call forth those aspects that need to, you know, just really be seen and recognized without judgment. Because we've grown. You know, I've lived here in Spain for 9 years now, and I've, you know, lived in Mexico and in the States. And one of the things in our culture is that, you know, parents are like, you know, stop the crying, you know, like stop crying and stop complaining and you need to be a, you know, a strong kid and whatever. So we felt like certain feelings were weak, and they're not, you know, a good crying is so much healthier than going and bombing a, you know, a city. Right. And it's just, we have to really be in touch with these parts of us that are constantly calling us, you know, just now with this whole thing that, and I talked to you about, you know, like this conspiracy theories and all that stuff. So I'm not saying they're true or they're not true. I'm just saying, let's make sure we don't distract ourselves for what's really going on within you, the fear that you're feeling, the pain, the disappointment, all that stuff, to like really hold it and show this part of you, and the soul, listen to your soul, because the soul is going to tell you things like, I know you don't feel loved, but I love you. I know you feel rejected, but I will never reject you. I know you feel betrayed. I won't betray you. And when you understand that you have this aspect of you there holding you, life becomes less fearful, right? Because fear only comes to let us know, like, hey, you're believing in something that's not true. Can we look at it, right? But if we run away from it, then we're going to be focused on like, and this person is doing this and this, and we need to awaken, and this person and the trafficking and the this and whatever, and then there's really nothing you can do. Like, we think that there's a lot we can do, but there's really nothing. The only thing you can do is like really go within and like really listen to the truth.